Welcome to the Kareem Report, aka Mr. 100 Likes. How you guys doing? Wow, let's get to it, man. Stephen A. Smith goes in on Brandon Ingram. Stephen A. Smith said that he would not give Brandon Ingram the max. Brandon Ingram needs to step up. Brandon Ingram looked disinterested. He was saying, look at his face. He was insinuating, like he be high and stuff. Stephen A. Smith said, Brandon Ingram don't bring it all the time. He's talented, but he shows disinterest in the game and different things like that. He went in on Brandon Ingram, that Brandon Ingram need to step up tonight against Sacramento. He said he understand that he came back from 12 games, but he just pretty much went in and he's disgusted with Brandon Ingram. Now, let me say this. Anybody who been watching me from time I came on YouTube, everybody know Brandon Ingram is my favorite player. He's number one. Anybody in the NBA, he's my favorite. He's number one. I always talk about, I have about 7 guys I really like in the NBA. I have about maybe 7 to 8 players I really like. But Brandon Ingram is number one favorite player in the NBA. And I remember when Brandon Ingram came in the league and Tatum was there, and it was like, saying, oh, Ingram better, Tatum, people's going back and forth. And then it hurt me to when I finally had to come out and say, no, Tatum got Ingram, right? And so y'all know my position in this. This is not easy, but not counting the drug stuff, because that's how his eyes look, and that's just how he look. I'm not even talking about that. But far as some of the stuff Stephen A. Smith, as far as when Stephen A. Smith say he wouldn't give him the max, he seemed disinterested, he don't bring it all the time, I got to agree with him 100%, man. I wouldn't, if I'm New Orleans, I'm not giving Ingram the max for 2 reasons. One reason, he hasn't shown me, he always been banged. He keep getting hurt. And then another thing, he do seem disinterested. And another thing Stephen A. Smith said his body looked the same and he ain't get no better. And I kind of agree. Like, I can't think of nothing that he came in the NBA so skilled and talented. I really don't see any where he got better at. Let's say from his first year in New Orleans, because with the Lakers, he was taking baby steps. His body got, of course, got, he improved his body since he came in the NBA, of course that. But in the past couple years, like, his body pretty much the same, but his game is pretty much the same. Like, everything he doing now, he was doing in his, really, like, this is the year when he's with the year LeBron came, he was pretty much the same way, just that he took the time to adjust. So, like, his game pretty much the exact same. Outside shooting is not like he a better outside shooter. Form, everything, he had the whole package then. He just that he wasn't strong enough. Now you can see he did get stronger, but he do seem disinterested, and I definitely think he is, because he's too talented to not be able. He should be on another level. It's like, to me, he complacent. He seemed like he's satisfied. He got the money. He get his numbers. He don't seem like it really bothers him. Like, he seemed like it don't bother him. Like, okay, they lose. It's like, oh well. That's why I've been saying this for a minute. I think not just Ingram, there's a lot of players that's like that. I always said I think that the NBA should have arbitration arbitration would bring the NBA would be much much better to watch with arbitration. I and I know some people go, oh man, like I hate when people say stuff like this. Oh man, it's gonna hurt the players. It's only hurting people who don't produce. That's it. It's not arbitration is not loaning nobody money, but arbitration is more of you got to be really worth that money. You got it got to back you pretty much. It's not so much of you want this and you just getting it. You gonna have to your play got to show that you worth that money, and that's today's NBA. He know it. His agent know it. He ain't stupid. He's young enough, age wise. He produced enough to be like, okay, I want max, and he's gonna get it. One team don't give it to him, another team gonna give it to him. He know that, and that's the thing. So players feel they can. A lot of players coast. I'm a chill. Like he don't go after it the way I like he should go after it. And I think that he could be dominant every game. And like let's just set aside the injuries, but even I seen too many games, and like I said, I watch New Orleans because he is my favorite player, and I watch he coasts too much. He coasts throughout the game. Is nonchalant. Like I said, he's do everything. He can rebound. He can pass. He can dribble. He can shoot. He got a post-up game. Offensively, he is nothing he can't do offensively. Make free throws. He could drive to the basket. He athletic. There's nothing offensively he can't do. And defensively, I seen when he wanted to play defense, I seen him play defense. Good quick hands. I seen him good swipes. I seen him block shots when he engaged. Like I said, he can pass. I seen him drop 10 assists, like just run the point. I seen him when he on his point guard, like when he engaged. I wouldn't I agree. I wouldn't give him no max money. I just wouldn't. Then let alone now you bringing injuries into play. He stay hurt. He stay hurt. Look at his career. He stay hurt. Every time something, he always hurt. He never put together like a solid season. Not even a solid, strong 75 games. Like he always hurt. So I definitely wouldn't give him. And I always said that maybe he needs a coach that fit him and bring that out of him. Because it's not like he's soft like some guys. It's just like some players that's like that who's nonchalant, they be soft. He has that dog in him, but he ain't gonna let nobody punk him. He gonna stand up for himself. The league know that. He's nothing soft about him. But he just I don't think he cares much. I don't think he loved basketball. I would love to sit there and, you interview and you could just talk, bounce off basketball. I don't know if he's knowledgeable about basketball, like far as what's going on in the league, the history of it. You bring up some names like, oh, how this player here know, like, some players know, like, yeah. I remember, Clyde Drexler, even some history stuff. Yeah, he went to Houston College. Yeah, when he was the Blazers, Clyde was this, like, go back and watch some tape. I know he's not old enough. This little things like that. Oh yeah, Alex English with Denver, he was a bucket. Like just a knowledgeable, or this you could throw out some name, Walter Davis. Even players that's a little before his time, like different guys that what I mean. Yeah, Andrew Bynum. Yeah, this that. He just don't seem engaged in that, and I was his advisor or family. Man, listen, you gonna blow a lot of money because you got to go out there and play. You have to play. And I just think that he just maybe he need that coach or maybe that teammate that gonna bring it out of him. But I agree, I wouldn't give him no max money, but I won't go as far as insinuate and say he'd be high. I don't think that. I just think he just don't care as much like a lot of these players. That's why I'm in favor of arbitration, because you get a much better brand of basketball across the board, the whole NBA. Because these guys know, like you can even see how guys turn down contracts. Then Schroeder turned down $100 million. Like, no, I don't want it. Like thinking they got it like that after they did the trash in the playoffs.